Like, but we got no warnings, no nothing.
Nah,
like,
we're gonna go sit in prison for 300 months because cops are dumb as.
Have you ever thought about blaming the morons that dragged us into the shootout, or is that just
Have you ever
completely
thought about
missed your
taking
mind?
accountability?
Okay,
You're not very good at that, King.
I'll give you a piece of reality that just happened. Okay,
so why are you okay, let me ask a question.
Okay,
why are you
want me to
shooting
explain or
someone?
not?
No, let me ask you one question. Why are you shooting someone that's putting someone in a car without a gun on it?
And his mask
Real.
And you don't even know if
he's
you don't even know if he's open. How do you know he shot at cops?
That's what was said on the radio. I don't know what
How?
do you
Who told you that?
I'm not gonna start naming names too.
You see, you know it's just bullshit. You were just shooting anybody that moves.
Yeah, it's almost like I got shot at when I was on the roof. I don't really know what
You're
to tell you.
on the
At
roof
that
of
point,
a
I'm
gang
shooting
shootout
anybody
like
that's
a moron.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like, why do you jump on a rooftop when two groups are fighting?
Very simply, you're fighting up in Vinewood.
You jumped in the middle of it.
Do you want me to?
I'll leave you guys to
Okay,
that.
No,
now
I
know
don't,
where the
'cause you're
hoppers
just
have come
stupid,
from.
honestly.
Okay, it all makes sense now.
Like, the logic
Jesus
just doesn't
Christ.
make any sense. Like,
Okay.
it really doesn't.
All right,
Like,
dude.
I can get the whole like roof thing, but then shooting someone, putting someone in a car without a gun is crazy to me. Even though you haven't seen him shoot a cop.
All right.
Like, at the end of the day, you can sit here and say whatever you want to say, but that doesn't change the fact that you drove into the middle of a shootout, sat on a roof, got shot at, then shot people, and then shot someone that was unarmed. Didn't say a single thing, by the way,
Probably not.
or warn anybody to leave or stop shooting.
I'd give you my what happened, but I don't think you care, so I'm
It's
not going to
pointless. Yeah, it's so pointless.
Exactly.
It's,
So
it happens every single time
If you don't
you
want to
guys
hear the
fuck.
other perspective, then I don't.
No,
This
but
is just
the
a
thing
waste
is,
of my time.
the other
man.
perspective is so
Thank you very
boring
much,
because
Miguel.
it happens every single time because you guys are constant cops. So next time, I'm just going to go to the vault and sit there. So I'm getting 2 times attempted murder, even though I was shot down before cops were shot.
Also accomplice.
The shootings are an accomplice
But the
because
shootings were after I was shot.
who shot you down so we can confirm that?
Someone from that dog shit gang.
Lex, were you in the car
So
when
it
they
wasn't
shot
an
it?
officer.
No.
Okay, let me get a second opinion.
Were you in the car when they shot at your
give me 2
car?
minutes, okay? Miguel was arguing the 2 times attempted murder because he was shot down before cops were shot, apparently.
Okay, we have.
They're
no way
also
of knowing that.
arguing.
Yeah,
They're
agreed.
also
He
arguing
was
that
shot
nothing was
down
robbed.
before.
That is what they're saying.
The truck
Nothing
was
robbed.
stolen. The truck was
Yep,
stolen.
there you go.
Why can't these people comprehend the truck being stolen? What if you break into the bank and you have a hostage and you don't actually break through the vault because I don't know, your tool sucks, and you leave and we chase you? You're still getting charged for robbing the bank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say you
Consequences
could
for
confirm he was
actions and all.
down, King?
Yeah, I think Miguel was down when we got on scene. Yes.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll knock those charges then, just because we're debating if we're wanting to push gang related and the bank truck, but
Can
I
you
might-
push the bank truck if you saw nobody in the bank truck, other than being in the area of the bank truck?
it got stolen and you guys were fighting over it. It was pretty.
But yeah, but did you know then? Did you see anybody in the bank truck, other than being around it?
Nope. Just the bank truck itself. That's what we saw on scene.
So really, we don't know who
All right, guys,
stole
we're
the
just
bank truck,
pushing
right?
gang related because the
He's not wrong
person
though.
who saw
Yeah, no,
everything is
I
on
don't
radio
disagree.
anymore, so just push gang related, not security.
I don't know.
firm
I
and,
think if we're
all
gonna
their
go with one of them, it
possessions,
should just be gang
Yeah,
related.
I think that's what Maxwell just decided on. So
All right. Well, your charge is $96,000.
you got hot
So
gun
I
charges
believe
after,
that.
by the way. But don't send them.
You've
You
been
just
billed.
you guys can't alleviate one charge. You have to stack something else. So please tell me how you came to the conclusion it's a gang-related shooting.
Well, the declaration of dog shit gang definitely helped with that, and the fact that
doesn't
it
mean
was
shit.
two gangs
First of all, you haven't
having
read
a
me my
conflict
rights
and
either,
shooting at each
so
other.
I don't know why you're using it now. But earlier when you asked, you said that you haven't read my rights. So how are you going to use that
To be
against
fair, I
charges
haven't.
against me?
That is, well, you didn't say dog shit gang.
It doesn't really
That was
matter,
somebody
Miguel.
else.
It's the
Right,
DNA
but
speaks for
well, then
itself.
I'm asking you how you got to that point.
There's 2 gangs shooting at each other.
Okay,
It's
so
that simple.
from now on, so you're setting the precedent. If 2 gangs shoot each other at a bank truck, they're getting gang-related.
100% we could push that every single time, Miguel, but we don't like stacking you, and we know how long
Okay,
you
but
guys
that's
spend
what
in
I'm saying.
jail
You
as
couldn't
it
push
is.
you couldn't push the attempted murder, so you feel like you didn't get what you wanted. So you're
No,
pushing
it wasn't the
gang-related just 'cause you
attempted
can.
murders that changed anything. It was the fact we were no longer pushing the bank truck because as much as you were fighting around and on it, we didn't see anyone in the vehicle, so we don't feel comfortable pushing that charge. And we thought about it. It makes a lot more sense for us to push gang related because that's what it was. And yes, like you said, we could push gang related every bank truck we come to, but we don't because we don't like stacking you guys because you spend long enough in jail as it is.
And we were able to confirm that you were shot down before the police officers.
Thanks to King.
So we changed that one.
So that's why you got the change on them charges.
You just said you don't like stacking, but it's exactly what you're doing.
We're
Wait,
just
which part
charging
is
you with
second?
what you need to be charged with.
I mean, doesn't he have a phone? Can you just call
Yeah, but
us?
you say that, right? But you guys went from, oh, let's hit him with attempted murders, even though you guys didn't do any due process.
He's off duty.
Realized that I wasn't involved in any shooting of an officer. Then you were like, oh, well, let's get him on something else. So you added gang related. So is everybody
No.
in here getting gang
Okay,
related?
listen to me, Miguel.
No, I'm curious, is everybody in here getting gang
Yes.
related?
Yes.
Yep.
And then people are also getting the shootings that were involved in the shootings?
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay, let me explain it to you. So
You also just told me 2 minutes ago that you don't like stacking.
okay, let me explain it to
So
you,
because
Miguel.
I wasn't involved in the shootings, you're stacking on people.
No,
I'm not
no,
stacking
it's,
anything on
it's
anybody.
nothing to do. It's nothing to do with you. So the shootings, if your casings are unseen and officers were shot, we can articulate accomplice, unless we have testimony from officers that you were shot down before. King provided that testimony that you were shot down before cops got shot. So that's why those charges got dropped. The gang related and the bank truck is what got changed because everyone agreed and no one saw any of you guys in the bank truck, even though you were fighting around it. So that's why that got dropped. And then we thought a more fitting charge is gang related. It's nothing to do with the cops getting shot.
But it is though, because if I had have agreed to take the cop shootings, you would have happily sent me to prison.
If they want us to
So
find
it's
out
No.
everything to do with the cops
specifically
getting shot.
shot cops, then we're gonna have to
No,
look
I wouldn't have let that happen.
I mean, I was literally about to get sent.
But we've just corrected everything.
That's because I complained.
Interesting.
They didn't come to you and change the charges because they thought it was wrong. It's because I complained about them.
But we were still discussing charges.
I think it was.
No, you weren't.
nothing
You were
was,
here. You came here to read me my charges.
Those are the initial ones, yeah. But we discovered more stuff along the way.
Yeah,
like
after I
the one
complained.
with you, where you'd been shot. Yeah, but that they came to me and I clarified you'd been shot down beforehand. They didn't know that beforehand because we're just getting all the information together. That's all.
Whatever.
Just do your
Wasn't meant
thing.
to be a
There's
malicious thing.
There's literally no logic in any of this.
What part do you feel like there's not logic in? Can we
Because
help you?
It literally, the way it is you guys couldn't push the attempted murders, so now you're feeling like you gotta push something, so you push gang looted. I've done countless jobs like this and never been hit with gang looted. But you guys feel like because you can, you will, just because you couldn't push the
It's
attempted
nothing
murders.
to do with the attempted murders.
It's everything to do with that.
It's to
Miller.
do with the bank truck.
It's everything to do with that.
No, it's
And
to do with the
you
bank
can sit
truck.
here and tell me it isn't, but you know for a fact it is. Like it really boils down to that.
I'm telling you,
Because
Miguel, it's nothing to do with the gang
I
related.
can't believe it. Like I genuinely cannot believe it. Can I have a lawyer, please?
Yeah, we can get you a lawyer.
Miguel, do you want to have a chat while we're not shouting each other, or do you want
There's
to
just
leave
no.
it for now?
Listen, King, I'm so sick and tired of talking to the PD. Like it's just pointless. No one ever takes accountability. Nothing gets fixed. Nothing changes. You guys ride highs because you guys are destroying everybody at the minute, and it's just It's so pointless. You guys have zero accountability in any part of anything you guys do. It's so pointless.
Do you not think like me
I
amending
think-
the charges wasn't accountability?
No, it's not even. I'm not even pissed about that. I'm pissed about the initial situation.
Fair.
I
I mean,
don't give a
I can
fuck
talk about what
charges.
happened. Like, so, I mean, the perspective was this. So initially, I was the one who got shot at. I got on that roof. I could tell that the person who shot, I don't know who it was. Oh, no, it was Ming. He admitted to it.
Yeah.
But I could tell when I was shot at there that he probably didn't think I was a police officer. I accept that. That's completely fair. But that's why I said immediately on radio, I still want people using megaphones to clear out the area, etc. We also had things saying, you know, people picked up bodies, they'd be shot, etc. I don't know
But
whether
how-
everybody
okay,
heard that,
Can
but
I
that's
stop
what.
you there?
Yes, go ahead.
How does it go from I understand that he didn't think I was a police officer to if they pick up bodies, I'm going to shoot them?
There's
I
some
mean, from
missing
there we
steps
were
in
getting
between.
shot at by other people as well, and you know, it was.
But that's because you guys shot at them.
I didn't shoot anybody initially.
Right, but
I only shot
it's
back when
not
I was
just
shot
you,
at.
it's them. It's everybody.
I respect that.
This is
I
the
get-
issue. Is like it just even if you understand it, it never gets fixed. It's the same shit every single day. Like this same shit
I feel like this wasn't a normal situation though. Really,
It
I
was
haven't been in a
very normal.
situation like
I'm
that
just
before.
so confused as to why you hopped onto a rooftop while we're all fighting, and then Ming shoots at you, and then everyone gets executed. Like, I would completely understand if the boys
There's one
had
part
guns out
missing.
or were like shooting. You seen them, but they didn't.
After King
Well,
announced the
so-
megaphone thing, one cop car responded to the initial shooting and was shot at by somebody. That
Right.
car got lit up by somebody unseen.
That's completely fair. But please tell me how someone standing beside a car without a gun out gets executed.
Is that
With
someone
no
getting
warning.
put in a car?
It doesn't matter, Miller. There was
I'm
no
asking.
warning.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
Yes, he was putting me in a car.
Yeah, I personally think there should be warning. I don't know if you saw. I
It was
stood
just
in front of
instant
one.
execution.
It was me that shot him there. That was me.
Exactly.
And in that situation, you know, it was the comms on the radio. Everyone was chasing a car that was clear to be open fired upon. So that's why I did that. If I'm wrong and that wasn't correct, then that's my fault. I accept
But you know it was wrong
responsibility for
because
that.
you even said initially that you don't think he meant to shoot at you.
No, that was Ming though. The
Right, but-
second guy who I
Different
shot
person.
picking up
But
you was a
that's-
different
okay.
person.
Like, my whole point, a different person. You hadn't even seen this guy shoot. He didn't even have a gun out.
No. It was called out by Air One. That was the vehicle was being chased, and it was clear to be open fired upon.
Wait,
That
but
vehicle
we
that was
passed so
picking
many
you up.
cop cars. We didn't even get shot.
I can't answer for why everyone doesn't shoot, man. I don't want to tell you. But if I heard that incorrectly and I'm wrong, then that's my fault. I accept that. It's not. I'm not trying to shy away from that responsibility. I never would. If I make a mistake, I admit to it. It's as simple as that. But in
What was
that,
the car?
you know,
At the end of the
Gray
day, at the end of the day, none of
Yeah,
this even
yeah,
matters,
okay.
bro, because you guys felt it doesn't matter. Nothing happens. We have to go sit in prison for 400 months.
I mean,
That's
I've
just the
submitted
truth.
myself for disciplinary before if I've up. I really don't agree with you. I get your perspective, and I can completely understand why you'd think that.
I
but
do
I
agree
don't
with
agree
Miguel.
because I know for a fact that especially if I do something wrong, I'm gonna get in trouble for it for sure. But I understand that from your perspective, you know, you're going away in prison for a long time. I'm not necessarily going to prison for a long time, so I understand where you're coming from with that respect. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure you heard what happened because I didn't want to. I understand you were pissed off in the moment. I don't blame you for that. That's completely valid. But I didn't want to just kind of yell at you while we were both angry. I didn't think that would be productive. That's why I walked away. That's why I came back now because you sounded a bit more chill. I think, yeah, like I said, I mean, like everything happened appropriately from my perspective, but also I understand why it didn't seem that way from yours.
How is getting out in the middle of a gang shooting and getting on a rooftop where people are fighting appropriate?
You're in the middle of Vinewood. I'm not going to ignore that.
Brother, come on. King, don't be stupid here. You know fine rightly.
Yeah, I
You
get
know
what you're
looking
saying.
back in that was stupid.
I don't. Maybe the positioning was wrong. Yeah, I get that. Fair play.
Like,
Because then I
it-
probably
it
would have
would
got
be
shot at by
completely different
Ming.
if you had pulled up
That's
and told
stupid.
everybody to stop shooting and leave. There wasn't a single thing.
Yeah. Well, we got in position to look over the situation, and then some units carried on chasing. I
How many
stayed on
hot gun
scene, and then
charges?
that's when I was shot at. Again, I don't really think that's Ming's fault. That's why he wasn't charged for that or anything like that. He also admitted to shooting at me, but again, I didn't want to charge him because I didn't think he knew I was a police officer. I was very sure on that on the radio. I was very vocal about it.
Yeah, the first thing he said was, "Hey, make sure they're, you know, get on megaphones, give warnings, don't just shoot." The gray vehicle was clear to be fired upon. I don't know as to why officers didn't shoot prior. The blue vehicle was the second vehicle on scene, coming in and out. You know,
That was the one
also
that was
trying to
not clear
grab
to be
people.
shot at. So
And he
we
wasn't
didn't see
shot
them
when he-
shoot.
He did try to grab people twice, and he was told, "Hey, leave, don't do that."
Can I get an opinion? Do you think if there's an officer's being shot at and it's obvious that the intent of the person shooting isn't to shoot an officer, we should respond in the same way?
Hell no. I think you should execute him.
So you think we should
It's
respond in
destroying.
the same way?
Yeah, I don't listen. Again, my issue is that King decided to drive into the middle of it and get on a rooftop. I don't care that Ming accidentally shot at him and you guys shot back. That is what it is.
I accept
But it's the fact that King is there in the first place is mind-boggling to me.
I accept the fact that getting up on that roof probably wasn't a good idea. I agree with that. Because if I hadn't gone on that roof, then Ming probably wouldn't have shot at me. And yeah, simple as that. I get that. But my thinking behind that was getting into a tactical position because I knew what was probably going to happen. It was a shootout, and that position was a pretty damn good one. That's why I went up there. That's really it. But yeah, I appreciate you explaining, even after we've yelled at each other a bit. Yeah, I'm not trying to say that your opinion's bullshit or anything like that. I understand what you're saying, and I honestly feel bad for Ming there, because
No lie,
that
I don't
was,
think he's getting a lawyer.
like I said, if I wasn't on that position, then he wouldn't have shot at me, and then other stuff may not have happened as well. So I understand that.
That being said, I've had no response from a lawyer, and it's
I just sent him
been.
to prison already.
Let me get your press assistant officer. I'll be on to.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even want to hear the charges. Can you just send me?
Yeah, we can do that.